Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. Guys, we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin price today. Interesting, super interesting, because Bitcoin is doing something legendary at this moment. But the question is, can it remain above this 200-week moving average? It's been below it for the last 6-7 months. And this is where we saw what could have been the all-time low, or the bottom as we call it. But I'm just going to break it down with you, show you what I see in this chart, show you some interesting things that I find with these moving averages here. The 21 moving average, the 50 moving average, and the 200 week. If it sounds interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. If you're interested in buying Bitcoin, you're not going to want to miss out on this one. Or any altcoin in particular, because we all know that if Bitcoin rises, the altcoins rise with it. Take a look at this. Before I go any further, did I say it? I need to let you know, this is not financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your money. Look at this. And make sure I'm on the right screen here. Yeah, okay. I thought, because sometimes my face is like this. Let's get it on. Anyway, so look at this. Bitcoin right now, and it's a fresh week, which means we're seeing a fresh new candle, is above the 200-week moving average, which is this red line here, right? And if it can remain above this for this week, we'll have to see what happens, because, you know, I mean, if it breaks 22,800 and starts coming down again, then we're back below it. We want to remain above that. And it's possible that we could. If we do, to me, the sky's the limit, because I think that the next sort of rejection level is this yellow line here, which, is putting at about $30,000. So we may see Bitcoin rise up to 30,000. If it breaks that, I don't know, 41 is where the blue line is. Let me explain a bit more about the blue line and the yellow line. So what I'm dealing with is moving averages on the screen. And Bitcoin is, in the past, when it comes to this red line, has always found support. And you can see it here. Look at the C19 came back, held support on it and bounced off, and we went flying. 2018 cycle with the massive, bear market came straight down to the 200 week moving average. And I, about 6 months ago, maybe something like that, maybe not too long ago. Actually, I don't know, was it 4 or 5 months ago? Anyway, I was showing you the blue line, and I remember saying to you guys in the past about this blue line, which is the 50-week moving average, that if we broke it, I'm selling all my Bitcoin. And this is what I'd done here. When it broke, I said to you, look, it broke a candle below, and I said to you, if we cannot print a candle above it, again, I'm selling all my Bitcoin. And that's what I did. If you was a Patreon, you saw those sell alerts for the Bitcoin, because I really believe that that's what would happen. I also said that we may see a retracement back up to it, which was this retracement here. Couldn't break above. That would have been another good opportunity to sell the rest of your Bitcoin, came flying down, straight down to the 200 week. And I said to you, whenever we break this blue line, the 50-week moving average, we always fall to the red line. And if you want to go back on my videos, you can see that you can, because I showed examples here, straight to the red line. Show examples here that we broke the 50 week, straight to the red line. This has happened every single time in the Bitcoin chart in its entire history. Let me show you again. Look, if this red line could extend further, you'd see that it would have broken the 50 blue line, and it came straight down to the red line. Like I said, if you could measure this out longer, it would match up to the red line. So this is why this blue line is powerful. But you know what I like about this as well? You can use the yellow and the blue line to find when we may start a new trend. Now let me take the blue line off for a second, because if you look close, you can see I've got a circle here. This is where the Bitcoin price was bouncing off this red line, and it had one breakout at the start, but it came back down, held support on the red line, and then it finally broke out. This breakout was sort of like the signal for the start of the bull trend, right? And look at it, it bounced off this yellow line all the way through its trend. This massive bull cycle is bouncing off it like a boss, like it was on a trampoline, like I said before, right? Take a look here, look, when they had the massive crash, look where the yellow line was before the bull cycle started again. Look, right here. So the Bitcoin price broke out. This was a signal. It was telling us, look, this might be the end of the bull cycle. The bear market, and we might be beginning a bull cycle. Yellow line came down, price action broke above, it started the cycle. You can see it went breaking high up. right? And you can use the blue line, which is the 50-week, as a confirmation, but I'll get into that in a second. Where are we now? We're over here. And as you can see, this yellow line is coming down, and at some point, the price of Bitcoin is going to cross it. And when it crosses it, that could very well be the start of the next bull cycle. We could be, to be fair, if this is the bottom, we've already started the bull cycle. People don't see it like that, but I want you to start seeing it like that. If this is the bottom right here, we've already begun the bull cycle. Just people don't seem to accept it until it's sitting up at like $60,000. Oh, we're in the bull market. So, I'm trying to catch you well in advance, or trying to prepare you well in advance to catch this bull cycle at the start when it happens. And that's basically it. You got to think in your head. You got to start thinking, bear cycle. Oh, it's bearish. We're going down. Where's the bottom? Bang! There's the bottom. Bull cycle started. That's what you've got to think, right? Let's use this blue line as confirmation. What do I mean by confirmation? Well, if we go right back to this one here, the 2014-2015 cycle, we had a bear cycle, came crashing down. The price hit the red line. Like I said, if I could extend it, you'd see it hit the red line. And then we had, like I said, there was two breakouts at first. If I take the blue line off, you can see the first breakout was here. And you're thinking, well, how comes this one broke out and it didn't go flying up? This is why you use the blue line, the 50-week, as confirmation, because if you had the blue line on, you would have seen where it got rejected. Look, this is the blue line. Look at the price. The price came up to the blue line, got straight rejected, came straight back down. So we use the blue line as a confirmation. It's broke the yellow line, great, but can it break the blue line as well? Yes. That confirms, bang, bull cycle started. And have a notice how, the yellow and the blue, they're both together going up like this, see? And that's it. Price just bounces off it. And you can use it again as confirmation in every beginning of every cycle. Look, so we've got the yellow line here. The price breaks the yellow line, bang. Can it confirm it with the blue line? The 50-week moving average, yes, it just broke it. Then it went flying up to $14,000. Same, I suppose, can kind of work for, if it's in a bear trend, bang, it's holding on the blue line. Oh, it just broke both lines, came straight down to the red line. You see here, look, it broke above the yellow line, broke above the blue line, held support on the blue line. All this here, all this chop action is bouncing off of it, and then bang, went straight riding up it. Look at this, straight up to where we know today. So now we're looking at it where we are today. And like I said, we've got the yellow line coming down. At some point, the price is going to cross the yellow line. We want to see if it can cross the yellow line and then also give us confirmation of the blue line. Let me see if I can draw a, what do you call it? I think it's called a time something, pattern something. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know which one it is. Is it ghost? Is it bars pattern? I think it's bars pattern, or is it ghost feed? It's one of these. Let me try bar pattern, because I just want to draw something just to see. I think this is it. Just to see what it would look like if we was to do something like that. This isn't accurate, but just trying to give you an example in relation to the where the yellow line is and the blue line is. So if the yellow line comes down, can price action break above it? I can imagine the price coming down a bit and then bouncing up, you see, and then coming towards the blue line. So this is what we have to watch. This is interesting how I've done this pattern, because that could also play out, but we're going to see what happens. Nothing's confirmed. Guys, I want to leave it here. Just wanted to share you a little update with what's going on. We've got 6 days. 6 days at the time from the time of recording this video to see if Bitcoin can remain above this red line. If it does, because it was resistance for a long time, and this is weekly candles, so weeks worth of action in every candle. If it can break above and stay above, fantastic. If you liked it, please drop that like. Did I say that? Give me a subscribe. Become a patron. This is a fresh new month. You're going to see lots of things that I'm buying right now over in Patreon. They see the buy alerts. We've got secret buy alerts. Things that I buy that will never ever be shown on YouTube. At least I don't think so. Well, yeah, so far I haven't shown them on YouTube. Maybe I will. Maybe in a couple of months, good, when it pumps like crazy and we make absolute insane gains, that's when I'll share it. But if you want to see these secret buys, become a patron, because they're seeing them right now. They're buying these coins like a boss. We bought a coin yesterday. It's already up like 50%, 100% or something like that. I'm sure. something like that. So, you know, check it out. Make sure you don't miss out. This is the best time to get in. I've got 10% off if you want to be with me for the year. My link to this is in the info section. So just click on any video, click on the info section, become a patron. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier because this one unlocks all my posts. You can see when I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I'm staking, all of that. If you want that little bit more and you can afford it, go for my CEO tier. It's the next tier above. It gives you access to my VIP Telegram group. In there, I talk to them way before I do anything. They're getting that super alert. You know, we're discussing things before I buy stuff. They're sharing great projects. When I say these big faces in here, I said big faces, big money, big crypto profile users. They know how to make money, like seriously, and they're sharing great projects all the time. So you don't want to miss out. So make sure you check that out. Guys, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.